You're right on time. I was just pouring the tea. I never know whether I'm late or I'm early. My clock is broken. I know it's not. The weather is terrible. It is dark and stormy night. Yes, I suppose it is. It's a perfect night for something. Do you know what it is? A cup of tea? Well, yes, that, but also for something else. A cookie. Well, yes, that, but also for something else. I give up, Frog. What is a dark and stormy night good for? Do you give up? I already gave up. Oh, so you did. Would you like me to tell you? Yes, Frog. Tell me. All right, I'll tell you. It's a good night for a scary story. Yes, I suppose it is. Would you like to hear one? I don't know, Frog. Don't you like to be scared? I'm not so sure. When I was a very small frog, I went on a picnic with my parents.
Mother Frog and Father Frog, it was a lovely picnic in the woods.
Mother Frog!
Yes, Mother Frog.
I have some news, it isn't very good.
What is the news? What is the news? Father Frog, what is the news?
When we set out on our picnic, the sun was on the right, and I can tell direction by the angle of the light. But now it's gotten cloudy and we've traveled pretty far. I hate to have to tell you, but I don't know where we are.
You mean we're lost?
Yes, we are lost.
We are lost.
Yes, we are lost.
You were lost?
Yes, we were lost. My goodness.
You were.
We are lost. Hey there, Mother. Why are you so upset? It's nothing, son. Mother's only tired, that's all.
Don't you think we should tell him, dear?
Tell me what? Tell him what?
What lurks out there?
What lurks out there?
What lurks out there?
This is bound to frighten you.
This is bound to frighten you.
Tell me.
Very well.
There is a frog, a large and terrible frog. He is terribly large and largely terrible. Terrible,
Terrible,
Terrible, terrible.
large and terrible frog. He's mean and awful, and he's awful mean. And his wrinkly skin is pasty green. He eats little bunnies dipped in dirt, and he likes frog children for dessert.
Oh my!
Frog, a large and terrible frog. He's terribly large and largely terrible. Terrible,
Terrible,
Terrible, terrible.
terrible frog. Your mother and I will go off and search for our pathway home. You stay right here.
And so off my parents went in search of the pathway home.
They left you alone?
Yes, and soon it became dark.
Did this really happen, Frog?
Maybe yes and maybe no. Should I stop telling you the story? No, no, no. Tell me. Tell me. Very well. Now, as I said, it was getting dark and there I was.
I'm a young little frog all alone in the night. My parents have left, which doesn't seem right. I am very afraid, that is how I feel. I don't wish to end up a meal.
and I waited and waited as it grew darker and darker. But suddenly, I had a feeling that I was not alone.
Not alone?
Not alone. And then I looked up, and I saw two gray eyes staring right at me. Ah! Who are you?
I am the large and terrible frog.
Ah! Are you going to eat me?
Not just yet. I've eaten so many frog children tonight that I have no appetite.
Oh, well, it's very nice to have met you. I'll be going now.
Not so fast. First, you must do something for me.
I'd be only too happy to. What is it?
After dinner, I like to have a little exercise so I can work up an appetite for a late snack.
Exercise?
Yes. Skipping rope. And you shall count for me. Hold my cloak.
Yes, your large and terribleness.
Skip, 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 skip. Every night. Skip and help me generate an appetite. Tadpole, all the ball. Soon I'll snack on a little frog. Skip, 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 skip every night. Skip and help me generate an appetite. Some like muffins, some like scones. I like to take little froggy bones. All right. My appetite has returned. Come to me, little frog.
This is terrible. Well, here's the large and terrible frog.
What did you do?
What shall I do?
What did you do?
What shall I do? Whatever did you shall I do?
He started coming toward me with my hands on the rope. He was just enormous, but he also was a joke. I ran him round in circles till I tied him to a tree.
Little with the stomach! What have you done to me?
And then I ran and ran and ran and ran and ran and ran and ran.
I ran and I found my parents in a glen. So then we came upon a path and we went home and took a bath. A long and hot and steamy, absolutely dreamy. Finally out of trouble. Oh,
Did this really happen, Frog? Maybe yes and maybe no.